super excited here to film this video for you all. I had recently used one of these products in a get ready with me video, and I asked if you guys wanted a swatch video on the whole collection and a wear test and everything, since I do have the collection right here, and quite a few of you seemed to really want this video from me. So ask and you shall receive. I am happy to do this for you all. I am excited to actually test these out. I mean, I had worn it for maybe an hour that day that I did the get ready with me, the lipstick, and then I had brunch and it didn't last through brunch, and then I didn't reapply it. So I really don't actually know how well these wear, if well at all, but they're just so stinking pretty. I mean, look at them, look at them. There are 16 different shades here. It's mostly pinks and browns for the most part. They are $9.99 a piece, and L'Oreal says that these are ultra rich and ultra radiant and shiny on your lips, but not sticky. So the wear is going to be comfortable. It says that it's going to wear well on the lips. Formula apparently has 60% more oil in it, so that's what leaves your lips nice and hydrated and probably also shiny, but there's still a ton of pigment in these, so it's not going to be like a sheer gloss or anything like that. It also says on L'Oreal's website that apparently there are 3 shades exclusive to Ulta in addition to these, so that's pretty interesting, and I'm just excited to test these out with you guys. So that is the gist of things. It's gonna be a longer video because I've got all these swatches to do, 16 different shades here, but let's go ahead and sing the song together really quickly, and then we can go ahead and hop on into the swatches, and then eventually the wear test. Let's test, hot mess or the best. Zoom you in a bit here, like I think I said, maybe? I don't have anything on my lips at the moment. We're gonna start with number 900 here and then move our way down the line. So first up, like I said, we've got the shade number 900, Glossy Fawn. I like this one a lot more than I thought I was going to. I think it is because these do have a good color payoff to them. This is like a milky caramel toffee kind of a color. I think this is a gorgeous nude. It's got a little hint of pink to it, so it looks very natural. I could see this looking good on a lot of different people for sure, because it's not so pale and like pasty or anything. I really like this shade. I'm really happy. I didn't think I would. Next up is the color number 902, Dazzling Dough. I think this one is what I thought the first one was going to end up looking like, and I don't really care for this color on me. It's just really cool toned and dead looking, I think, on my skin. But that being said, I do know people like these colors. It's like the cool toned version of that first one, so it's like a cool toned toffee, but instead of pink undertones to it, it has more like lavender, purpley, plummy kind of undertones. So this is certainly one of those colors that I think you're either gonna love or hate. I don't hate it, but I don't like it on me. It applied well and everything. It's just the color that's just not right for me. This next one, number 904, Varnished Rosewood. Oh, this is my kind of color. Love this. This is basically my natural lip color, just amped up, so my lips but better shade for me. It is so pretty. It's like one of those delicate colors, but that's got a punch to it. So it's like a natural lip color, but it's got that oomph of like kind of a fuchsia almost, and then also that rosewood, kind of a typical color that I feel like you associate with rosewood. Really like this one. I think this one is gorgeous and would look good on a lot of different people, whether you have fair skin, dark skin. I think this would look really nice. Next is the shade 906, Burnished Blush. This one has so much more impact than I feel like it looks like it would in the tube. Maybe that's just me, but this is like a rich bubblegum pink, but like really pink. It's not so pastel like bubblegum typically is, but it's that kind of a pink color. But I think it's because it's got a rich like purple undertone to it that makes it look so much more just saturated and nice. I personally don't like super pale pinks on me. I feel like it is a very rare and lucky person that can pull those pale pinks off, but I do think this one's really pretty if you are looking for just a pink. Like you want pink lipstick, I think this looks really nice. I really do. I think this is a lovely color. Now we have got the shade 908, Sparkling Rose. This one I thought I would like a lot more than I actually do on me. This is one of those bubblegum pinks that actually looks like you would think bubblegum pink to be, because it's got that pastelness to to it, which, like I said, I just don't love on me. It's not awful, it's really not. It's not the kind of color I typically go for. And I think, like earlier, it's because it's got that kind of a lavender undertone to it, where I don't know, something about it on my complexion I don't love, but I do think these kind of colors look really good on other people. This one just doesn't really do it for me. Next is the shade number 910, Shining Peach. This is a shining ick to me. I mean, the formula is fine. It's just like all the other ones. It's just the actual color is no good. No good for me. This is especially pastel. This one is super milky even. So beyond pastel, this is one of those milky white looking kind of colors. I don't even really see much peach in this. In the tube I kind of did, but once on the lips, it just looks pink and milky and not my favorite. Not my favorite. Actually, probably least favorite so far. At least on me. And they keep getting worse. So next up, we've got the shade 912, Dewy Petal. I would call this dewy puke. I hate this on me. Certainly my least favorite so far. This one just, oh god. Is there a market for these kind of colors and I just don't know about it? I just think this looks so dated. So dated and this is like a milky lavender with pink undertones to it. It's not cute. Not on me. I can imagine not on a lot of people. I don't know, you guys let me know. Do you like these kind of colors? I don't. Now, certainly not on my lips, that is. All right, we're getting into the better territory here. This is number 914, Glazed Pink. This one certainly is a pink. I would say it's kind of like that classic carnation pink that you would find, you know, the flower of a carnation. It also kind of matches my necklace today. It's got that heavy lavender purple undertone to it, so it does look good on the lips. It's just not the kind of color I personally go for or wear very often, if at all, but that being said, I would certainly wear this one before I would ever wear those past couple that I tried on, so not my favorite, but certainly not my least favorite. Next up, we've got 916 Luminous Coral. Yes, yes, yes to this color. So pretty. I love these kind of colors, especially going into the warmer months here. Hopefully, I mean, it's still snowing in Minnesota, but we can dream, can't we? This is the color of papaya. When you crack into a fresh, juicy papaya. Oh, it is so good. And speaking of that, it really reminds me of the Revlon Lip Butter Juicy Papaya that I really used to love. This one, compared to the other ones, is slightly more sheer, so it is a little, I don't know if I would say patchy, but I also wouldn't say streaky, somewhere kind of in between. Peaky, stretchy, either way. This one would probably do better with some sort of a lip liner underneath it, but that being said, I love these kind of colors. It is absolutely gorgeous and fresh and fun. I really, really like these kind of orangey coral colors. They're really, really pretty on a lot of different people. Next, we have got 918 Polished Tango. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. You guys will have to let me know. I thought I would like this one a lot more than I do now that it's on my lips. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't know that it's good either on me. Color is really, really pretty. It's like the color I feel like Strawberry Laffy Taffy tends to be. So like that artificial strawberry pink color where there's that little bit of red to it, like a real life strawberry is, but really it's more pink. I don't know. Like I said, you guys will have to let me know. This one is going in my maybes pile. So far I have a very definitive yes and no pile. This one is the start of my maybes. Next, you guys, number 920 Lacquered Strawberry. This color though, yes, yes, yes. So much win for this color. Oh my gosh, this is one of those colors that just makes you feel bold and powerful and beautiful. Oh, it is a rich berry fuchsia. Oh my gosh, this one is just dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. I love these kind of colors. They are so impactful, but in like such a pretty, glam, delightful way. Oh, this really does. It just like takes my breath away. I love these kind of colors. They work on so many different people and just, oh, I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. And this one is one of the more pigmented ones for sure. This one was super easy going on and just a delight. Oh, we've got another winner, you guys. Number 922, Laminated Fuchsia. This one is similar to the last one, but this one is a fuchsia that has a heavy blue undertone to it. This one is a lot more like rich looking. It's a lot less fun looking. Like that other one is like a punchy, yeah, I'm a fun person. And this one is like, I'm an elegant but like daring person. Does that make sense? I mean, it's still a fun color. You can still be a fun person wearing this kind of a lipstick. Don't get me wrong. That's just the feelings that I personally get from it. But this one is another gorgeous one. I really, really like these kind of colors. I think they are absolutely beautiful and look good on so many different kinds of people, be it pale, be it deep skinned. Just lovely and universally flattering. Now, do you like a glossy red lip? Well, look no further than number 924, Enamel Red. Oh my goodness, you guys, this one is intense. It is one of those in-between reds where it's kind of like a tomato orangey red, but it's also like a blue-toned red. It's strange, but beautiful. Like really, really lovely. This one by far wins the award for being most pigmented. I hardly had to put this on at all, and it fully covered my lips opaquely. This one's a stunner. This one's a look, but it's gorgeous. You guys ready for another gorgeous one? Here we go. Number 926, Glassy Garnet. Oh, this kind of color just gets me going. Oh, so pretty. This is like a hybrid between a red and a berry. Would look good on so many people. And this is another one that's ultra opaque. Hardly had to do any swipes to get this one full opacity on me. It is just rich and beautiful and decadent and delightful, dreamy niceness. It's really, really lovely. I really, really like this one. Getting to the end here, you guys, we've got number 928, Gleaming Plum. This one kind of matches my shirt a little bit. It's a nice grape kind of a purple. It's a little bit streaky, I would say. This is one of those ones that's a bit on the streaky side on me. But overall, it's a really pretty color. I just think it's not the best formula-wise and everything, but I do think it's really lovely. Like that nice grapey, juicy with a hint of fuchsia to it. It's really, really pretty. Last but not least, we have got the shade 930, Splendid Blackberry. This one looks very brown, like a deep chocolate brown in the tube, at least to me. But actually on the lips, it is a very rich purple blackberry kind of a color, kind of like the juice you would get on your fingers if you smushed a blackberry between your fingers. It's really pretty. I feel like on camera, it appears a bit patchy on my lips. In real life, it does not look patchy, at least not to me, but it's a very nice, rich color. I think these kind of colors look, I mean, they really can look good on anybody, but I feel like they look the best on really rich skin tones and then also really fair skin tones. Like I feel like both sides of the spectrum, the extreme sides of the spectrum, I think really pull this color off very, very well. It is gorgeous. There you go, you guys. There are all of these swatches. I decided to go with 920 Lacquered Strawberry today. For whatever reason, today, this one was calling to me the most. I also think it'll be good. We'll be able to see how the fade and everything on this color is, and just in general, I think this was a good representation of all of the lipsticks, you know, formula-wise and everything. So I'm excited to test this out with you guys. I am testing out a foundation today, so if you want to see everything that I am up to, definitely go ahead and check out that video. I will link it in a card up above here, and then also leave a link down below for you if you missed it or you want to rewatch it. But I will be checking in with you all definitely before and after meals, and then also if there are any parts during the day where I feel like I need a touch up or, you know, just need to show you something, I will do that as well. So I'll be seeing you a bit here on YouTube land in a vloggy bit part, and then I will see you all for my final check-in at the very end of the night. So I will see you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Alright, hello. Kind of a strange check-in for me for lip product reviews, but I felt like this needs some talking through. I just got done at therapy here. I haven't eaten or drank anything. I mean, earlier when I was at my apartment, you know, sipping on my water bottle, but I noticed while I was in therapy, my lips feel very hydrated, like feel very comfy, but I started to notice that like there's not as much of a slip, like a shininess, I guess, to my lips. And checking on them here now that I got back in my car, it's starting to look like it's about to, you know, start fading and everything, but it kind of, you know, it's got that look of like, you know, you just sucked down a popsicle or something. but like in an attractive way. And I was wondering, okay, and there is a little bit of transfer, as you can see. So I'm not going to reapply just because I want to see, you know, how long this lasts and everything. See if it maybe stains or, you know, we'll see. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that that is how I'm feeling right now. Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently just a little bit after 11 in the evening. I think I have good feelings about this lipstick, you guys. I have feelings. Let me tell you about them after I show you what my lips look like right here, or during. You know, I can do fancy editing like that. Here's what the lipstick looks like now, a few hours after reapplying. Has it been a few? Has it been more than a few? Math has never been my strong suit, but I think it looks great, you guys. Now that being said, I have only been sipping on my water bottle. I haven't been eating anything since I ate dinner, but for a drugstore lipstick, I think this is a good one. I think it's got its quirks, but I will tell you all about them here in my pause rating system so we can get a numerical value and a verbal value on how I feel about the product here. P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. So for performance, this was mainly really nice. It took me by surprise in that it does lose its lipstick feel to it, and it eventually kind of just sinks into your lips, and then you have a stain left behind. Now I can't speak for the paler shades. I doubt those would stain much, but for this kind of a shade and the darker shades I'm assuming in this line, leaves a stain, and it's a nice stain. Like, it's not cracked looking, or like it didn't just sink into the lines of your lips, and it was nice and faded nicely and everything. Nice. But then it's like after that happens, you've got about an hour, and then your lips are gonna start to feel dry again. At least mine did, but I am a lip balm addict, so that might also have something to do with it. But then you just reapply the lipstick and you feel great again. Now this didn't last through spaghetti. I didn't expect it to. It's a glossy lipstick. But you know, we gave it a shot, and I just feel like, you know, overall, with what this promises, the hydration, the long lasting, and the shininess and everything, I feel like for performance, I really can't knock it. Right? Like, I don't feel like I had any issues with performance on this. It feels secure for a glossy lipstick. Like, when you first apply it, it feels like, oh my gosh, this is gonna slip slide around my face, but somehow it kind of like onto your lips, and like it doesn't feel like it's gonna smush around. I mean, unless you like wipe your hand across your face. So that's pretty cool. I feel like I have to give this a 5 out of 5 on performance. I really enjoyed it. For application, it was mostly good. There were a few colors that didn't go on quite as smoothly. I shouldn't say smoothly, but evenly. You know, there were the few that were a bit patchy and not quite as opaque. And then also, I really do love the packaging and everything, but the fact that this is in a circular form, and because it is so like liquidy, glossy, whatever you're gonna want to say, it makes precision really hard. So like for Cupid's bow and getting into the corners of your mouth, it's a little difficult having it be a round bullet like that. So for application, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 on application. I think that's fair. For worth the price for 10 bucks, you know, for the shades that I liked, I think this is a good drugstore lipstick that is worth the price. I think you get a super pretty package. I think the lipstick, so long as you go into it like knowing what to expect and everything, I totally think it's worth the price. And you do also have to be aware with these, they do have a slightly strong smell going on. It's a smell that I can't quite put my finger on, but it's kind of like bubblegum, like the bubblegum tape, but a fruity version of that. Like I said, I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't dislike it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, and I like it enough. It also, to me, doesn't taste like it. At least I don't think so, so that's just something to note if that is important to you. But like I said, I think for worth the price, yes indeed. And then shade range, wasn't the greatest. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of colors, but I feel like a good chunk of them, like at least 4 out of the 16, I really don't see many people wearing those shades, so I feel like it was kind of weird for L'Oreal to pick those colors. But that being said, you know, I felt like, you know, they had a pink, they had a red, they had a purple, they had they didn't have an orange, they had a coral. So shade range could definitely be improved. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2.5, I think, on shade range. I don't know, am I being too harsh on that? I just feel like I'm gonna give it a 2.5. So overall, these are getting a 16.5. Was it a 16.5 out of 20? I think it was a 16.5 out of 20. In any case, it's a 4.125 out of 5 paws. I think that sums it up. I think this is a nice drugstore lipstick. Is it my new favorite lipstick ever? No, but I think if you like a glossy lipstick that leaves a stain behind, I think you're really gonna like these, and I can definitely see myself reaching for these in the future. So thank you, L'Oreal, for giving these to me so that I could do a swatch video and a wear test for my viewers here, and thank you, viewers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful in seeing how these wore, see if they are something that you might want to check out in the future, and which colors you might be interested in, or, you know, the colors you're probably gonna want to avoid, because there were some not so great colors in the lineup. If you did enjoy this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!